Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all.
Welcome back. Yes, welcome back. Ooh, it's Saturday. New week. New drinks, new things. Okay. We doing peach bellinis with tequila. Y'all know we still have to have our tequila.
Yes.
So y'all try it out. Let us know how you like it. And we're gonna get into Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay. This is episode 2. Excuse me. So it starts off with Trina working on new music. She's on a project called Queens Don't Compete, which was a collaboration with Super Cindy, the radio host down in Miami. She also hosts ciphers for up and coming new artists that's not really getting the shine that they need. And Trina talked about how tiring it is being the queen of Miami. At the end of the day, if you are all about this women's empowerment that you're saying that you've been trying to do for the last couple of years, working with a lot of female new artists, yes, you're going to be stretched thin. At the end of the day, this is something that you chose to do. And I'm going to need you to work on your time management. When Super Cindy mentioned it in the studio that she was going to have a female artist that she wanted you to meet at the cipher, you're like, oh, I'm going to see if I can make time. Ain't no I'm going to see. If this is somebody that's supposedly you're going to be in the studio with, you would like to hear what they sound like. You would like to know what their style is, if they are even worth the fucking feature. Make it make sense, Trina. You need to pick and choose your battles.
I need an itinerary. Because Trina, what the hell do you do? I'm not saying you don't do anything. It's probably a lot. You act like you are official for Atlanta, like an actual not military, but government official or something. But anytime we see you on this show, I just don't see you doing your schedule being that busy. Like you be saying it be. It's always, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm busy, I can't do that, Trina ain't gonna do what she do not want to do. She will not do some shit she don't want to do. It's always she busy. And I'm trying to figure out doing what? What are you busy doing? Because you ain't never doing nothing. I can't.
Amara, she is reading the comments online and asking Safaree if he pays child support and if he was actually finally divorced.
I couldn't deal with that.
Safaree, he just doesn't feel that he has to respond to anybody about what he does for his kids. And I agree. You ain't got to talk to nobody about what the fuck you do for you and your children. At the end of the day, you know what you do as a father.
Period.
And if you believe and know that you're not up to par, that's up between you and your motherfucking God. There ain't nobody else's business. Amara, if you're going to be dating another celebrity, I'm going to need you to learn how to not be fazed by the shit that people got to say. And if you are going to be fazed, you need to get your ass off camera because this is reality. And ain't nobody got time for that. You need you a regular man that don't nobody motherfucking know, and ain't nobody going to go look for him, right. Don't post them, don't talk about them, because you don't want to hear the scrutiny of somebody talking about your relationship.
Right. It's annoying. You would annoy me, Amara.
You would annoy me. I'm just so scared. I'm so nervous. All this. Girl, stop motherfucking playing with me. Get off of TV because you working my nerves.
Okay, then. You need to go be in the Telenever, Tuella, whatever.
Shay, y'all know Shay Johnson. She is doing a photo shoot with her daughter and her child's father, Fabo, to prepare for her daughter's birthday. So she talks to Fabo about her year deadline of marriage. If you don't marry me within these next 365 days, we got a problem.
Down to our one-on-one right now, my love. So finally in a space where we're really giving this a shot.
Of course, you know that, yeah.
But I have standards, and this 365 days is not a joke. I feel like he can have me whenever he wants me, forever in his life, especially now that Shajaya is here. Ever. You always tell me you want me just as much I want you.
And I do, but it's a process. I'm not ready yet. Jaja came and, you know, it changed up some things.
So why are you trying to get me pregnant?
And he's basically saying that you ain't gonna put no time limit on what I want to do. We know we want to be together. We're gonna be together, but I'm not gonna promise you that I'm gonna propose to you within a year.
But you want a second child.
And you want, it doesn't make sense.
When he opened his mouth and started talking, I said, I know we ain't never heard you say nothing before, because I did not know he was Jamaican. And he got that accent, Shay. I feel you, honey. I feel you.
Yeah, it's nice. And Fabo, he mentioned that he planned on going out to hang out with Safaree, which Shay doesn't really like
at all.
That he wants to hang out with Safaree. Shay, you can't manage who this man hangs out with. At the end of the day, he's a man, and he's gonna do what the fuck he wanna do. And if that involves women, he's gonna do it if he wants to do it. You shouldn't have to insert yourself into a situation to be sure that he's not gonna talk to other women. That just lets us know that you really don't trust this man, and maybe you're a little bit insecure too.
I definitely insecure for 200 Alex, because she do that with everybody. Everybody.
So Trick Daddy, he working on new music as well, and I liked it. Gunplay came by. He made his appearance on the show. Gunplay is talking about, you know, being married, cutting his hair to, I guess, entice different kind of women than he's used to, and it worked because he's married to a 24-year-old who is working to be a government official. Okay, for the feds. Okay. And he also mentioned that he's drug free. So he decided to play some music for Trick Daddy as well. His music is still hood, but he's no longer doing those things. He says that he's a changed man, and we just gonna see how it goes. Now, a lot of y'all already know.
Let's see how it goes.
He's been all over the blogs about things that's been going on. Gunplay. Richard.
Okay, because we found out your name this time.
If you're going to portray yourself as a new man, you might want to start putting yourself in circles where those type of men that you aspire to transform into, you should be hanging around those type of people instead of at these bars and strip clubs and hangout spots and hookah bars. You've been out here showing your ass, getting into drama that you didn't have to get into, and we're noticing a fucking spiral. So for you to not be on drugs, I don't know what happened between filming and now, but we're going to have to get a little bit more background to find out what the fuck is going on. Because you ain't drug free, period.
You're not.
Fabo and Shay, they go meet up with Safaree.
Hold up. Fabo go meet up with Safaree, and Shay insecure ass decided to tag the fuck along.
She said that she doesn't trust Safaree, and he asks what she thinks about him dating Amara. And Safaree says that he loves Amara and is in a relationship with her. He's claiming her now. It's not just a friendship anymore. They're in a relationship. And he claims that Shay's commentary on the video that she posted, which ended up on the Shade Room, which is how we all found out that they was dating when he bought the motherfucking Rolexes. It was Shay's video. And the commentary that she said, basically making a mockery of their relationship. Like, if she liked it, I loved it type of thing. He said that Amara really didn't like that, and he really didn't like it either. And he says that, you know, he's getting a vasectomy. He has his girl and his boy. He don't need no more kids. She got her kids, but Shay says Amara wants to have more kids. At the end of the day, Shay, that's not your place. Why are you bringing this up? And for him to even tell you that he's getting a vasectomy, it's none of your business. You need to learn how to stay in a friend's motherfucking place. Exactly. You don't ask my man questions about, oh, you know you want to have more kids. You want to have more kids. It's not your place.
Not unless I ask for you to do that for me.
Exactly. You need to learn how to sit down, shut the fuck up, and be supportive of your friend. Even if you don't like it, just shut up.
Period.
Okay. We end up meeting Zoe Brinks. She's a rapper slash singer who has been writing music for other artists in the game, but now she wants to come out as an artist. She says that she's paying for her music career by doing hair. She has a hair studio, which she's been living out of to achieve her dream.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Zoe Brinks, straight out of North Miami. Years, period. And if you don't know me, you will get to know me, honey. Behind the scenes, writing songs for others. But I'm tired of other people making money off my hard work. I want this success for myself. But other artists pay better, but it's not giving. I really make my own money doing hair. Everything from studio sessions, music videos, that's coming out of my pocket. Right now, I'm living in my hair studio, which is an office building.
And she's planning on doing this cipher event that Super Cindy is hosting, where she's supposed to get a chance to meet Trina. Gunplay. He talks about his daughter being diagnosed with a heart defect and having to be rushed into surgery. And him and his girlfriend having to do a GoFundMe page to pay for this surgery. So we end up meeting Shay. Shay is the wife.
Very accomplished. Honey.
Very accomplished. Shay is starting a career in federal law enforcement. And, he started asking her questions about her job and so forth, so on. And she's like, yeah, now we can have insurance. We can go to the doctor whenever we want to. We're going to have that 401k. He's like, 401k?
He said $401,000.
They take care of vet husbands.
Yes, they do.
Yeah?
Actually. Your ass can go to the doctor when you want to.
I go to the doctor when I want to.
Yeah, I got a 401k.
$401,000?
Oh, God.
Just
worry about the little stuff, like teaching me code.
I said no. It sounds nice, don't it?
Listen, Gunplay. I understand. I didn't know a lot about it either until I got into my position that offered the 401k. So I can understand how a street guy doesn't really know. But they end up planting a sip and seed for their daughter because nobody has seen her since she was released from the hospital. And
what is a sip and see what?
Sip and see the baby.
No, just come see my child. What? I think the sip is getting me. What are we sipping at a child's party?
Well, adults gonna always do adult things.
Honey, you can see her in this picture I'm gonna send out.
So, Shay, she talks about her dysfunctional relationship with her mama, whom Gunplay doesn't like since she wrote him a 3-page letter talking about his family, mama, his daddy, him, and also his past, and just not being good enough for her daughter.
That shit sounded disrespectful when he went through saying,
she called me a drug addict, I'm a dope head, my mama is a voodoo lady.
And some Jamaican. Did he say that she said a bumble? Jamaican sound like a real derogatory term for Jamaicans or some shit like that. And I was just like, woman.
Yeah, it was out of pocket. You don't write no 3-page letter to somebody else's motherfucking man. I don't give a fuck if it's your daughter or not.
Heard.
You don't write no letters. No letters shall be written in this relationship.
I definitely agree with that because at the end of the day, although you are parents, you just never know how that relationship is going to go. And you don't want to be the reason why your ass get cut off. Can't see your grandchild. Can't be around or nothing like that.
It's okay to have an opinion, but an opinion is just that. You don't make no decisions in nobody's life.
Okay.
So just learn to shut the fuck up and support. You can get with it or get the fuck lost. Because at the end of the day, the heart wants what the heart wants. And if this lady has married this man and they now have a child, it's out of your hands.
Hell, now she on the show. That's an extra stream of income too. They building businesses together at this point since we on this show together.
The mama need to just learn how to shut the fuck up. Her Super Cindy, she has her cipher for the new artists, and Miami Tip ends up showing up to scout out new artists because you guys know that she is trying to, be another artist manager. Bobby and Trina, they end up showing up, and
Trina complaining the whole way up to whatever level this cycle was sitting on.
Where we going? I don't like this. My feet hurt.
Girl,
I can't stay long.
Don't wear heels like that.
I'm go in and say hey, and then I gotta go. At the end of the day, if you knew it was gonna be that type of short of a time, you could have just did a video call.
I definitely thought too. Like
a video call would have been better because you had time to actually talk to this new artist who you're supposed to be doing. Well, trying to figure out if y'all want to put her on this all female project. She'd have got a chance to really meet you and talk about herself and so forth, so on. But yeah, so Trina, she's like, oh, I only got a couple of minutes to stay. And Super Cindy, she's kind of like confused by Trina coming and then leaving, knowing that they were scouting out new artists to complete this project.
She was so rude.
She was very rude. Trina, you were very rude.
Everybody thought you were rude, even your cousin.
Bobby said that he was embarrassed by Trina not being nice to Zoe, which is Zoe Brinks, who I was just telling y'all about. Zoe, she's even disappointed about not being able to rap for Trina because Trina came after her fucking cipher.
And did.
And she's also confused by Trina's vibe towards her. Like, I don't know her. I didn't do anything to her. Why did she treat me like that? I didn't like it either.
I didn't like that shit either. Like, you were not that damn important. Wasn't nobody rushing over trying to see Trina for you to feel like you just needed to. Like, you ain't that busy.
She also gave you time to talk to Super Cindy before she even walked up.
Okay, then.
She gave you time to sit down, relax your motherfucking feet. And then when she saw you get up, she's like, okay, well, let me go over and try and introduce myself. And you just brushed her off. I gotta go.
Off the introduction. She couldn't even get the introduction fully out before you, I gotta go. Girl.
And walked
off.
It was just very rude. So Trina
said thank you. The girl was like, it was really nice to meet you. She said some thank you.
No, she said you're welcome.
That's what she said. She said you're welcome. I said,
no, Trina. What do you mean?
You're welcome
to meet you.
Who? What?
Did you give her something? Because you ain't give her shit. You ain't give her no time and opportunity. You didn't give her no motherfucking attention. So what are you saying you're welcome for?
For being in her presence? Girl, bye.
Because if that's the case, then I don't want it.
Truthfully, Zoe, probably at this point, you need to be make sure you continue your relationship with Super Cindy because it looks like she's going to be the one that gets you a little bit further and get you some events or whatever more so than Trina will. Trina tried this shit before a year or two ago with trying to do a woman thing, and that shit didn't work out. She got to arguing with the women her damn self. So I wouldn't even be trying to be up Trina ass. I'd stick with Super Cindy and leave it at that.
So Shay and Amara, they attend Von Shay and Gunplay's Sipping Seed. And Shay is still upset by Amara not telling her about Safaree.
Why?
Shay,
you need to go find some business.
Like, your friends ain't got to tell you everything. Nobody cares to tell you what they're doing. And that doesn't mean that they're not a good friend to you. It just means I don't want you in my business because what you're doing right now is what the girl was trying to avoid in the first fucking place. Learn how to be quiet.
Period.
Amara, she's not telling Shay about Safaree because Amara doesn't like Shay posting about her relationship. She talked about the video where Shay did the whole commentary about, it was the condescending tone in the video that they did not like. Gunplay, he does a quick little poem about his daughter and his wife, a warrior poem. I liked it. It was nice. And I like to eat the bud at the end. Period.
Not in front of the parents.
How you think the child got there?
I bet he wasn't eating ass.
Listen, I don't care who's there. You show me love wherever, whenever, however, and all the infatuation that you have with me. You let it be known to the world. And it just shouldn't matter. Everybody grown. Nobody owes nobody no type of motherfucking nothing. when it comes to their relationship. And that's on period. So I enjoyed it.
I guess.
He ended up confronting Shay's mama about writing that 3-page letter disrespecting him. And his wife had his back.
As she should.
She checked her mama too.
And mama said, we will not be talking about this today.
So she cut that conversation short. Period. My thing is, mama, if you knew that you already had a strained relationship with your daughter, then you go and you write a 3-page letter talking about your daughter's husband and child's father, and you didn't think that this was going to cause more of a wedge between you and your daughter, it doesn't bring y'all closer, especially since you were very disrespectful in what it was that you were saying, not only just about him, but about his family. This is your grandchild's father. Say it to your husband in the bed. Talk to your husband about how you feel, and let him try to be a mediator with his daughter, about how you're feeling. And then it can be worked out within the family. Doesn't have to necessarily be on TV. Okay? So she thinks that it goes over to Amara telling Shay that she didn't like the commentary video, and Amara thinking that Shay is being a hater and being insecure, which we just said she was insecure.
Okay, then.
Shay tells her about Safaree planning to get a vasectomy, and Amara doesn't like that she is inserting herself into her relationship.
Yeah.
Shay, why did you feel the need to go back and say, and he's getting a vasectomy?
It was just very rude. You said it like it was ammunition.
Yes, like you trying to find things to make them not be together. You
need to stop, like we've been saying, stop worrying about Amara and everybody else and worry about your own. Worry about your own. You ain't had nobody to wipe you up yet. You looking for a wife. You continuously get embarrassed on the TV by multiple men. First it was Flavor Flav, and then it might have been somebody in between, Scrappy. And then, your track record is not that good. So you sitting over here just because you got a child with somebody and things seem good right now that you just want to give this unsolicited ass advice. But you're doing it very rude. Like, you kind of doing it like, look at my life now. I'm trying to help you with your life.
And let's not even do that, because I do believe that I seen some Tasha K video about this Fabo dude actually cheating on his woman with you, and had been doing this for years now. This woman took care of him. His car he drive is in her name. What he say is in her name. He don't pay no bills. He don't got no job. He don't make no money. She paid for everything type of thing.
That would explain why you was keeping him under wraps for so damn long. And every time somebody asked you about him, you wanted to be mute.
Right, because you knew what the fuck you was getting yourself into. And from that Tasha K interview, that the little clippings that I did watch, I didn't go too much into it. The lady knows who you are, where you stay, what's going on. Yeah, it sounds like you were a homewrecker.
I hope you don't lose them how you got them.
Period. Y'all let us know down in the comments what y'all thinking about this episode 2 of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Make sure y'all are liking, sharing, disliking, subscribing, following, and definitely sharing.
Yes, y'all. All social media networks, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Hit us up. And I guess we're going to see y'all next week. Peace.